Some watches are polished, perfect, frozen in time. This one, it changes. This is the Venezianico Redentore Bronzo, a watch that doesn't just measure time, it transforms with it. Quick disclaimer, I paid for this watch with my own money, and while I did get a 27% discount, Venezianico will not see this video before it's posted or have any control over it. Okay, let's get started. Cue the classy music! Bronze is a material with history. Unlike steel or titanium, it doesn't resist the elements, it embraces them. For this watch, over time, it develops a patina, darkening, shifting, reacting to the air, the moisture, even the way you wear it. Every mark, every change tells a story, and no two will ever age the same. The more you wear it, the more it becomes yours. A living timepiece shaped by your experiences. Looking at the dial, at first glance, it's black. Deep, dark, understated. But look closer, and you see the bronze flakes scattered across the surface like tiny echoes of the case itself. It's not just color, it's texture, depth. A dial that plays with light in a way that feels organic and unpredictable. The dial, paired with the hands, gives it a warmth that's just needed. While I'm not usually a fan of forced aging on brand new watches, I have to say the contrast between the aged dial and the brushed case makes it look deliberate. It doesn't have that overdone artificial feel like the forced distressing you see on ripped jeans, for example. Something I didn't really notice in the images on the site are the sunburst effect on both sides of this watch. The dial is one thing, but the double sunburst on the case back, magnificent. Inside, you get a Miyota 9039 automatic movement, a Japanese workhorse known for reliability. While a 42-hour power reserve doesn't seem long, it has a nice, smooth sweep of the seconds hand and is built to last. Now, what about wearing this watch? There are certain design choices that immediately signal that you're into classy, well-made pieces. The finishing and color choices on this watch are two of them. It's not the basic high polish finish you see on a cheap Casio, it's something much more refined. With its 40mm case, the Redentore Bronzo sits right in the sweet spot. Bold enough to have presence, but balanced enough to be versatile. I also love how thin they've made it. Of course. Paired with a leather strap that will definitely show signs of age too. As time passes and the patina deepens, it'll only become more distinctively mine, and it works perfectly with the dial. And the curved end strap? Yeah, something I believe all watches should have. I cannot stand those little gaps in between lugs and straps. Let me calm down. Another thing I must point out is I do have a larger wrist. I put this around the 8-inch mark of mine, and the strap that comes with this watch just falls short for me. So I've spoken to Venezianico and they have informed me that yes, you can request a larger strap. So make sure you don't make the same mistake I did and forget to request it when you order. Overall, for the quality, the price is solid. I don't think this will be a strap monster as they call it, but I can definitely see it working on black, navy, and a range of brown straps. There is one con about this watch I do find significant. For me, the bronze. I'm new to the hobby, so obviously I'll be corrected in the comments if I'm wrong, but the bronze of this case here feels a little dull. Not only do the images seem a bit more saturated on the website, giving it more of a gold look, although gold is not what I wanted this watch to look like. I expected bronze to have more of a red or orange hue to it, so it would not only look more intense, but clearly different from gold. I'm not sure how I feel about it. Final verdict. This watch is elegant and a conversation starter in the right rooms. 7 out of 10. Now, a quick rant. This watch does remind me of this Moser in its design, but if I want certain details like an imperfect bronze dial, a particular case size, an affordable price tag, then this is the obvious choice. But is a watch bad if it isn't completely original? This is an ongoing conversation I have with myself and with the watch communities I'm in online. I don't know if I'll ever come to a conclusion with it. On the one hand, there are obvious copies, and as an artist, I find it hard to justify. I cannot just say, yeah, that person poured their heart into that design. Makes sense that someone else can just come along and use it and make money from it, no questions asked. That literally feels like stealing to me. But on the other hand, how far do you go down that rabbit hole? For example, when the new Fears and Studio Underdog collab dropped, my first thought was, that looks like a Panerai shape. Then someone told me it was actually a Fears design before. It's happened to me countless times at this point. I think a design has been ripped off, only for someone to come along and say, actually, Kim, that was taken from this. Or no, the one you think is the original actually stole it from another brand. Tracking this is getting exhausting. If there really are no original watches, then what inspired the Brumetric Retro, the Studio Underdog Pizza Party, the Christopher Ward Bell Canto? What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below. That's the end of today's video. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and the notification bell to be notified the next time I upload. See you in the next video.